Hey water people, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul, the weekly water elemental edition. So you might have a lot of water in your charts, or you're looking something about your emotional life, your emotional connections. That's what our water connections are about, right? So this week has been big. I've been doing business development. I got myself cards. Getting professional. Open the tea house, right? So if you are looking for a consult, I do them like these vids, and I can send you a link, or we can do them one-on-one. We can have like a spill the tea, spill the hot tea, and see what you got. Right now, we're going to get into the water reading. So I'm going to do a greenwood reading at the end of this. And at the end, I'm going to do like the individual star signs. They're in the timestamps. Have a look. So I'm going to start with a few different decks to set the energy up, see what we've got going on. And then we'll do a greenwood reading, see what the flow is as we walk through the journey of what we've got going on. So here, I'm going to start with the Dreamtime reading cards. So these are by Laura Bowen. They are an original, like, Indigenous connected deck. And it goes through the connected totems and the different things inside of the Dreamtime story, right? So, ooh, we got the sea turtle. Water people, you got a little bit of trouble going up. So, this could be, if you are in an area that, it might be that it's an exponential travel, it might be like a water travel, it might be an emotional journey that you're going on. All right, so if you are in a bit of a secluded or isolated situation, it doesn't mean that you can't go somewhere. Maybe you need to dream about where you want to go, do some planning about where you want to go. If you're in the position, water peeps, to take a little bit of a trip, it might be a week for you to consider that, or just go, right? Get out and do a little bit of travel. Expand your turtle mind with water people. We like this. It's a good place to start. What's our Australian wildflower? By Cheryl Darcy. Actually, I've got two decks by Cheryl Darcy, side by side. So we have the Sturt Desert Rose. I think this is a Northern Territory. Our Darwin now in the middle top middle bit. This is, for those that don't live in Australia, the top middle bit, right? Over there, up there, right? This is their state emblem. And so we're talking about having courage, right? So you might not be ready to go on a trip. Maybe it's time for you just to take courage. Look at your nice warm heart. Look at where that expands to. Take courage and jump. All right, so we've got a little bit of travel. Maybe it's to the red center. A little bit of travel going on and taking the courage to take steps needed, required for you to move, to have movement and change. All right, from your heart, because that's where the Sturt Desert Rose is, a nice red heart in the middle of it. So, I also have Cheryl Darcy's new deck, which is a Green Witch Oracle, and I see myself as like an urban elemental Green Witch, right? And so these cards are just really sweet. What do we got from the garden? Connecting to our garden. Oh, fertility. Big watermelon. Big juicy watermelon. You can see that this is a water card with our little triangle pointing down there. All right, so we've got a lot of seeds. We've got a lot of fruit. We've got a vine. This is like really fertile. It stretches out. All right, it provides some abundance. It's nice and juicy. All right, so with all of this, we're going to have some juiciness. It's juicy fertility coming on. There's a fertile period that you're coming into. Step out with courage. Go on your journey. I like it. Next water people, my little sprites. We've got the practical. I always call it practical magic, and that's come out twice. But we've got the earth magic card, and what's it thrown out for us? On the floor. Blessings. I've got blessings and a rainbow, things to come, a sign of new things, in your life to come. So we have a blessing, and this is to go with all this fertility. So take the courage because it's blessed. Take the travel, it's blessed. It'll be something in it for you. All right, something fertile in there. All right. Love it when I got all my cleaning dust under my fingernails. Should scrub them before I start these. Okay, so you can tell that I'm a Capricorn, really earthy. Right, here we are. In the garden. I'm going to give you one from the archetypes deck because it's something different. I'm going to do one of the pick a pile. I'm going to do a full moon, a sweet hot tea, like self-love pick a pile. That's what I'm going to do for the full moon. But you don't need. We got this lips and we got this little diamond in here and we got Eros. So this is a really strong love connection. Eros has got that diamond in the middle of his lips. This is really juicy. This is really passionate. I see something fertile. I see some trouble. I see some courage. And this is really hot. This is hot loving stuff coming along. Juicy. Hold your diamond between your lips. all that said, let's see what we've got for the green wood. I'm going to turn it down so you can see the journey. If you're still here, hit like and subscribe, and I love that you are. And I'll put the individual timestamps in the bottom. So let's do this, build this journey up. Let's see where this goes. I am going to get cameras, other cameras, because I really want it to be like two, so we can talk together on 2 screens maybe. But things going to develop, investing, doing planning. Here we are. All right. I'm rambling. I'm going to turn it down so you can see what's going on. We're going to start with the present state and see where it rolls from there. All right, so we've got blessings. Love blessings. This is good. Courage, fertility, travel. I like it. There's an abundance in here. It's an abundance of water. There's blessings. I like it. The greenwood. Right, so I've been reading the greenwood for 25 years. This is sort of a speciality reading. This is the reading that is out of the book. And it starts with our present state. And we're talking about generosity. Did I not say we're fertile? We've got a lot of water. There's a lot of generosity going on here. All right, this is generous. This is all these cups. This is after our rebirth and all of us and all sharing and playing it forward and playing our love forward and feeling that generosity of the abundance of the love around you. All right, and that fertile world that we've got. Abundance, love abundance around you and your connections, water people. Next card is the spiritual mediator. It's a short stop. What's the next energy that's around you that you need to meditate on? Ooh, tell everybody about it. Express yourself. New ways of communicating. Taking a breath of fresh air. All right. So we stop and we're going to communicate. We're going to communicate where our grateful abundance. That we're grateful and we're thankful for what we've got going on around us, you know, and the fertility in our life and these blessings in our life, these blessings of love in your life. All right, and this is a communication of those things, a new way of perhaps communicating them for yourself. Okay, the next card is the conscious will. It's what you consciously think about what's going on. I'm also going to do another rainbow chakra healing. It's my chilled iced tea. And I want to do them once a week because last week I went through it pretty quick and I'm like, I can do that and make that better. So I'm going to do it again. All right, so consciously think about your skills. What are people? Your mastery, how you make your money, how you've made your life. Like this is really, you know, concentrating on bringing your heaven to earth in a real practical sort of way when we're talking 8 and we're talking stones, right? We're talking practical earthy things. This is skills and mastery. How do you make your money? That's what you've been thinking about. How do you express yourself? How the generosity, you know. And so, yeah, we're really concentrating on in the forefront, in your conscious efforts, you're thinking about your skills, how you make your money, how you bring your heaven onto earth. All right, so we have our source of our power, the driving force. What's driving you? What's your drive? Whoop, whoop. Oh, healing. The healer, the magician, manifesting, all of those things. All right, so this guy gets insight and he brings it into his world and he heals it. And he heals, but and uses that insight to heal the people around him. All right, so this may be that you are on a shaman's path. You may have, and this guy isn't a hermit. He's out there talking about it. He's talking about this generosity. He's talking about his skills, right? And what he does. He has a courage to take it on. He's talking about it. He's a manifester. He really brings what he really wants in his spiritual plane and really what he wants into his physical realm. So we've got 2 cards of manifestation here on the table with that 8. Really concentrating on those skills, but really manifesting, but maybe concentrating on being a healer inside of here. Maybe that's you. Water element. All right. The next card is our unconscious empathy. It's what we unconsciously think about what's going on. Got your eye on your dreams. This is wish fulfillment. This is your pole star. This is keeping your eye on everything that you're aiming for. You know, keeping your path on your journey. But this is outright wish fulfillment. It's very Aquarian energy inside of this. So, yeah, this is a really beautiful sort of like beautiful spot that you're honing on your skills, you're calling on your magician and your inner shaman, well, you really are keeping honed in on your path. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so we've got this all honed in. So what is our challenge? What do we need to work on here? What's the challenge? Ooh. This is impassioned and this is impassioned spirit. All right, so this is sexually potent masculine energy. He's driven by his passions. He's not playing around. Like the knight is seen as a player energy because he's still looking. This guy knows what he wants. And so maybe the challenge is that you want to feel this passion, that passion is missing. Maybe a person in your life is this, like, and this potency is missing, and that's your challenge, and that you need to work on this. Like, but how do you embrace that? How do you embrace that energy and take it on and be this fertile, passionate with your own strength and keep on with your pole? So it's really focusing on that. All right, so this could be you or somebody in your life that feels this position, right? So, all right, so what do we need to work on? What do we work with? What's the healing element inside of here? What are we going to heal? What are we going to work with? That one. Oh, the reunion. This is a reunion with attraction. The Two of Cups up here. This is our waterfall of the 10, which is part of the happiness. These are our family, our siblings are reuniting with your child dreams, focusing on getting back to who you were, reuniting yourself with those sort of sons. So this is a real, there's going to be reuniting energy, you know, and really drive you. That's your healing element. You might feel more potent. You might feel more potent when you're reunited with your attraction, with your, you know, so it's really getting back to the depths of you, this card. It can be childhood dreams. It could be childhood dreams that you're refocusing on. All right, but it could be a reunion with a past lover and family. It's a real family sort of card, this reunion in here. Love it. Next card is general outcome, and then we'll move on to the individuals. Should have said happy birthday to Pisces straight away. Sorry, Pisces, we'll get back to you in the end, but happy birthday to my Pisces people in the house. All right. Sorry, people. General outcome. Let's go. What do we got? Oof. Dedication. So this is taking all this inspiration that comes in. And you're being dedicated. This is dedication of your mind. This is dedication of your passion. This is taking the fulfillment of different things. It might be dedicated to a course. Might be dedicated to your business. But this is really focusing on the things that you really are dedicated to. And what things that are meaningful to you that you really want to finish off. It's of the mind. We're talking air. And so arrows, and so we're really talking about, you know, focusing all of our intuition, focusing all of our passions, and focusing them in and be able to actually, and be dedicated to them and have dedicated outcomes, all right, in a communication level, dedicated outcomes. All right, so that's fantastic. We do the individuals. First up, I start with Cancer. Let's see what the Cancer people have got to go with all of this. Taking their courage, doing a little bit of travel, really fertile blessings, dedication to this love, dedication to this passion. What do we got for Cancer in here? Show us something good for Cancer. What do we got? Oh, so you're going to get passionate. There's passion in here, your spark, your divine spark, what's passionate for you. This is spark of life. This is your sparkle. You get to wave your sparkler around while you go for your goals, right? This and this, they're linked together. This is what we're shooting at. We're shooting at our pole star. We have an aim. We're dedicated to it. We've got passion. We've got reunition coming in. Courage to go with this. This is fantastic, Cancer. You're going to feel like you got bang, spark of life. All right. Two more for Cancer. Oh, protection. Oh, so this is protecting your own. This is protecting yourself. This is a healing spot. It sort of goes 1, 2, 3, rest, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7's a rest. And so this is like, so 4 is a rest. It's where we build our home. It's the strength. We're protecting the things that we love. We protect children inside of this, and our physical well-being, right? And so you're in a spot where your dedication, your spark, and it's going to protect, and there's your, you know, protecting your physical being, looking after yourself, and your little bit of your health. Okay, one more for Cancer. What have we got? Oh, love it. Oh, look, this reunion. Oopa, this happiness, this attraction here one more time in the bottom of here, this couple. This is your cups filling over. Woohoo! All right, so it's all coming together. You're healing yourself, you're protecting yourself. There's love in the air in here. All right, there's a shaman. You're dedicated to your cause. It's a real, you know, dedicated to everything that you've got in here. Your thoughts, your love, your foundations, you know, and this is this happiness. This is where it wells over. So that inspiration and protecting yourself. Like, we've got a really great spot here for you, Cancer. I really hope you enjoyed that. I really would like you to hit like and subscribe, and I'm going to share the sweet hot tea and chilled iced tea around the full moon. Here we are. Thank you very much, Cancer, for being here. All right. Love you guys. I'll catch you later. All right, next I have Scorpio. What have we got in the house for Scorpio? All right. Scorpio, what do you got? That's his generosity of heart. Scorpio. All right, we've got some spiritual backburning going on, Scorpio. This is letting go. This is letting go of preconceived of your ideas of yourself, what that you might have believed something. It's all right to chop down the limbs and decide, I don't believe in all of that. Sometimes you've got to go through the garden and do a little bit of pruning, right? Because you're allowed to update your beliefs, you're allowed to modify your beliefs. This is really clearing perhaps old past dreams, maybe we're talking passions and desires. So this is clearing out the past and clearing out, something there that might have been toxic the way that you've been working with it. This is clearing it out, clearing out new energy, new spiritual path, and clearing out old stuff that isn't suiting and doesn't work anymore. All right, Scorpio. Ooh. Justice, karma card. What you put in is what you get out. All right, the roots of our trees, the foundation of our tree is what we've got above. What's below is above. This is an ultimate karma card. But justice is coming in. Justice comes in swift. And it is that you'll get what your rewards are inside of here. If you've done good work, it's all going to come through. All right, so you might be clearing out some old stuff, and this is really going to come to bring you to a different spot where that you get some balance perhaps, and your yin and yang. This is a real justice sort of spot coming out of here. All right, one more for Scorpio. Ooh, that was direct. Joy, jumping for joy. It's time to feel it. You've got generosity around here. You've got a reunion of your heart. You're still trying to feel this virile passion inside of here. All right, but you've got dedication to it. You've been spiritually, you've been getting your pole star. You really have been aiming Scorpio. And with the justice coming, you're going to feel the joy. All right, this can be a siblings card again. No, siblings, but this one and the three of creativity of stones. All right, but this is really jumping for joy. This is really connecting with the people around you inside of this generous spot that we're in. Take courage. Step out, travel. You've got a fertile time for you. There's blessings on your life, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here. Please hit like and subscribe. And I might catch you in my sweetheart tea or the chilled iced tea. Gonna come out over the full moon. All right, so next we've got Pisces, physical challenge. Right, take it on. This is, believe it or not, this is Saturn and Jupiter banging it out, banging it. Right, so this is how we make our money. This is our karma. We take on this physical challenge, right? This is putting yourself out there, taking on what it is, taking that travel, having the courage to express your love, having the courage to be dedicated to what you're doing. It's really taking it on and taking on a physical challenge inside of here. All right, could be setting up business. It's that movement from the ace of materials, so that foundation stone. We move forward from here and we take on the next challenge to making our money, to using our skills, right? All right, foundation, and we move that one step forward. We've got two together taking on the challenge. Okay, might be a little bit Mad March hairish, but we're going to do it. All right, Pisces. Oh, rest your mind. All right, so you might have had prattling a lot of ideas. This is being dedicated. When you're dedicated to it, you don't need to overthink it. Your magician is telling you to be intuitive. Perhaps this king is also telling you to be intuitive. All right, this challenge may be like holding you up, but you might be thinking about what this reunion and what this is here and what you're dedicated to and how you get this all to work. Don't overthink it. Take your time out. Take on the challenge and use your intuition, but don't overthink it too much. You need to rest your mind. You need to take time to meditate on stuff in here. All right? So you don't need to be nervous or anxious with that, expressing yourself. Don't overthink it. Okay? One more card for Pisces. What do we got? One more card for Pisces. That one. Oh, look at all those wands. This is where we take our magic wands and we turn them all into the center and we light the hearth fire. We light the fire that is burning inside of our house, that warms up the house. So this is a real sort of a feeding energy that everybody is in together, and this is a warm energy. So this fire that you've got, that's fire in your belly, that's driving everything here, this challenge, it's really taking on that hearth fire, taking on that desire, taking on the challenge. Don't overthink it. Use your intuition. Turn all of those wands in, no more battles, actually turning them in for you to light your bonfire, your hearth fire, to warm your house. All right, great reading. Thank you very much for Pisces for being here. Thanks for your care and support. I love that you're here. Hit like and subscribe, that stuff. And I will be back with the sweet hot tea and a sweet hot tea and a chilled iced tea for the full moon, because that's the way I'm rolling it. I love it here. Thank you very much. And I will catch you on the flip side.